You're sitting at a warung in Yogyakarta, and a bowl of gudeg, jackfruit stew, rice, a hard-boiled egg, just arrived in front of you. It cost about $1. Outside, two guys are playing gamelan in the shade of the Creighton Wall, and your rent for a furnished studio in the Arts District is around $150 a month. Meanwhile, back home, someone is stress-eating a $12 sandwich in a parking garage. People who haven't looked closely at Indonesia tend to think of one place, Bali, and Bali's fine. But it's gotten expensive, it's gotten crowded, and for a lot of people it's starting to feel like a theme park of itself. The country has 17,000 islands and dozens of cities where actual Indonesians actually live. A few of them are quietly extraordinary places to build a life, and almost nobody in the expat conversation is talking about them. Yogyakarta is the one I'd start with. It's in central Java, compact enough to cross by scooter in 20 minutes, and it has this rare thing, a city that is genuinely, actively cultural. There's a living sultan. The Creighton Palace sits in the middle of daily life. Batik workshops, gamelan performances, wayang puppet theater. These aren't tourist events, they're just Tuesday. The art school draws students from across Indonesia, which gives the whole city a young, creative energy you don't find in a lot of places. The costs are almost absurd by Western standards. A studio in the Prawarodaman neighborhood, the Arts District, quiet streets, good coffee, runs around $150 a month. A villa with a garden, around $400. Groceries for the month, maybe $50 to $100, depending on how local you eat. A scooter rental, about $50 a month. Add utilities, internet, the occasional dinner out, and you're looking at $500 to $800 total for a comfortable life. That's not a frugal survival budget. That's eating well, going out, and still having money left over. The honest thing to say about Yogyakarta is that outside the main tourist strips, English gets thin fast, which isn't a complaint. It's just the reality. If you pick up even a little Bahasa Indonesia, the city opens differently. You stop getting quoted tourist prices at the market. You start having actual conversations. People treat you less like a visitor and more like someone who decided to show up and stay, which is a completely different experience. Bandung is the other city worth talking about. About 2.5 hours from Jakarta by train, it sits up in the highlands. Cooler air, which is not nothing when you're living near the equator. The expat community is smaller and less organized than Bali or Jakarta, meaning you won't find a dozen co-working spaces with kombucha on tap, but you will find a genuinely creative city with good cafes, a local fashion and design scene, and costs lower than both Jakarta and Bali. A comfortable life there, decent apartment, eating out regularly, transport, lands somewhere between $400 and $700 a month. Worth knowing that Gojek, the local ride-hailing app, often works out cheaper than renting a scooter if you're doing multiple short trips a day. One thing that catches people off guard in Bandung, the expat infrastructure is mostly invisible. Meetups, community groups, local tips. They happen in WhatsApp groups and private Facebook pages, not on a bulletin board at a co-working space. You have to find your way in a bit more intentionally. A few words of Bahasa helps with that. Even just Selamat pagi in the morning, and Makasih when you leave somewhere changes how people receive you. A small thing that turns out not to be small at all. There are other places worth mentioning. Lombok for a quieter, cheaper version of tropical island life. Medan in North Sumatra for extraordinary street food and access to remarkable nature. Makassar and Sulawesi if diving and Toraja culture pull at you. Indonesia is genuinely large and genuinely varied, and most of it goes unlived by people who only looked at the first result. The life is there. It's specific, it's affordable, it's warmer in every sense of the word. You just have to be willing to look past the obvious door. If this has its hooks in you, the video on your screen right now is the one I'd watch next.